All right. Now, we have the new exotic helmet. Here it is. High priority. Steadily reloads a portion of your equipped trace rifle's magazine from reserves. Damaging a boss with a trace rifle matching your subclass marks it as priority target. If an ally delivers the final blow to a priority target, heavy ammo spawns for them. Oh my god, look at this thing. Look at this thing. There's some lore here. You carry the names of the dead. Access restricted. Decryption key. Hidden agent redacted. Pyramid exhibits. Signals still coming through strong. Initiating log. The rest of the team is continuing to formulate a means of analyzing the pyramid's composition. Chart and I have set up shop near our point of entry in first gallery. Thus far, we haven't been able to establish any common element between the specimens in these chambers that is beyond the fact that something decided they were worth putting under the glass. It's an impressively broad collection as morbid trophies go. Looking at our horizontal cross-section about 15 meters long of a, let's call it, pseudo-mammoth. Fibrous strands on the exterior. Could be hair. Some prime mascatory muscles. This thing had a mean bite. Okay, are they talking about Asa? Era. Anyway, the interesting materials is in the scans we're sending along. Church is getting an energy signature of these remains. Bioscience, she says, could be a ghost miscalculation. Of course, that or the observer effect is taking a break. I'm looking right at this thing, and there's no way any part of it is still alive. It's been preserved. Hey, Chert, was that wall always there? Chert? Wait, what? Okay, somebody called Mylan. I think this exotic is going to be really, really good. We got to see exactly how much it's producing. We're going to rock this with Divinity. This damaging a boss with a trace rifle matching your subclass marks as a priority target. Can you not do other things as priority targets? Or is it just... Surely it's not just like bosses and mini bosses, huh? Bosses, vehicles, and champions. Got shit on it.
That spawned heavy.
Woo! All right, pick that shit up. Let's keep moving. I mean, the way this works, you guys are gonna pretty much always have heavy. Depending on how many shots you are getting back, we gotta figure out what the ammo economy is, but...
It looks like a scavenger brick. I got 4 shots with a void scavenger.
2 shots. I don't have scavenger either.
Yeah. I got 4 with just 1 void scavenger.
All right.
Heavy, by the way, Noja. Yeah, I'm using a Geo.
I got another barrier. He's lit up. He's priority.
Another brick.
There we go.
Here.
But what y'all know the difference, right? It's a scout brick and then like a normal heavy brick. What is it? Is it a glowy one?
It's a scout. It's a scout brick.
Okay, it is a scout brick. So it's a smaller brick, right? Yeah, I'm not getting priority on regular ads. I do have an overload here. I've got him. Y'all light him up. Light him up with heavy.
Die.
Bruh. Why am I getting sniped?
It's a big ass helmet, Ryan.
You know what to say about big helmets?
Yeah.
Big visor.
Yeah, you know it.
And penis.
Gotta throw that in there. I wonder if we're gonna be able to mark priority against like the tank outside. Barrier getting lit up. He's priority. Y'all got heavy from that?
Heavy.
That's heavy. Y'all are pretty much always getting topped up.
Yeah, that's really good. That's really strong.
It's Aeons, but requires you guys, or requires me to be on a trace rifle. But for something like Divinity, that's a support weapon. Perfect. Now, my question is, how does this apply into Ruinous Effigy? Let me see if this works on Briggs, actually. I do not believe it's working on Briggs.
Yeah, he's not getting marked. Oh, shit.
Hey,
oh.
Yeah.
All right, so it appears it has to be boss slash mini boss.
Yeah,
champion.
like a yellow bar.
Pretty much a yellow bar, right? See if this will work. Oh, yeah, I can't priority on the walker. Let's
Oh,
go.
yeah, it does.
Just wanted to make sure. I got sniped. Lovely. All right, I'm going to take out this barrier. Never mind.
There's a barrier and an overload.
Take out the overload. I don't know if it's going to let me swap priority. No, it's still on barrier. See if this would make heavy, though. Okay, now it's swapped.
It did.
Yeah, it did. It
Where
did.
where it finally swapped. Seems like once it locks in, it won't swap. Try this guy.
Not a heavy.
Oh, on us. Down.
There you go. That make
Barrier's
heavy.
dead?
Yep.
I think so, yeah.
Perfect. Guys, we're not actually trying to beat... I mean, no, without a doubt, we're trying to beat the sniper. But we're not here trying to grind or optimize or get the best run. I'm trying to figure out how hard does this exotic fuck. That's it. That's all I'm trying to figure out right now. I'm putting it in a lot of scenarios. And as long as you've got teammates that can get kills fast, you will have an unlimited supply of heavy. I got dead on him. Finish him off. Finish him off. Beautiful stuff, guys.
And the boss dropped heavy when we did that.
Let me talk about this helmet real quick, and we're gonna look at it with some other trace rifles because I'm curious to know, like, can I mark with like the orb of like Ruinous Effigy. But with that being said, Cenotaph Mask, it is a support exotic. That's what it's meant for. With high priority here, the marking, the creation there of heavy ammo for your teammates. It's essentially Aeon Gauntlets with Selective Insight without having to go get a finisher. Just having someone run out there and get a kill with their weapon, whether that be a kill with a primary, special, or a heavy weapon, will produce heavy weapon for your teammates. All you have to do is mark the targets. The only thing that I found kind of annoying with it was, like, if two champions ran out, and if I marked one target, or I marked one of the champions, and then that champion dipped, the priority would still stay with that champion, and it would take, you know, I don't know how many seconds, maybe 5 seconds or more, for that to go away, and then the next priority would then attach to the next, or the champion that I am actually shooting at. And I guess the idea of that is so that it can persist. That way, even if the champion does bounce, because the priority is marked on them, your teammates can go finish off that champion and it'll still produce heavy. You do not have to be sitting there consistently firing at the champion in order for it to still be marked as priority. It will still be there for, I think, up to like 5 seconds, allowing your teammates to kill them and still get that heavy. I will say this exotic locks you into things. The fact that your trace rifle has to match your subclass. That's, I mean, it definitely locks you in, and it's very specific in what it does. But Aeon Gauntlets, in a lot of ways, you know, Aeon Gauntlets locks you in for an exotic armor piece. So you're going to have to decide which one you would prefer. The thing is, Cenotaph, you don't have to go out of your way and put yourself in harm's way to go for that finisher, even though there's a variety of ways to get finishers. I mean, you can go invis, you have the, you know, overshield when you're doing finishers, and there's actually a ton of different builds that actually synergize with finishers with a Void 3.0. So, you know, pick or choose here. I'm not saying that Cenotaph here is just going to change the meta, but it's still a nice support exotic. And in environments where you're hungry for heavy ammo, I think it's going to be good. I do want to try something. I do want to look at Ruinous Effigy real quick. Oh, Biggie asks, does it recognize finisher as final blows? We need to test that real quick, guys. Yeah. I'm gonna load in this nightfall just a few times. And we just test this out on this overload. I'm marking, guys. I'm not matching subclasses.
Yeah, heavy.
There it is.
All right, guys. I know that changes everything. I know that this helmet says you have to match damaging on balls with a trace rifle, matching your subclass marks it as a priority target. That is not the case. That is not the case. All right, I'm going to load back in. And now we're going to go for a finisher. Champions aren't bosses. Well, they're mini bosses, so yeah. I mean, let's just be clear that the text here isn't the best. So this could be an intentional thing, and the description here is just not good. Go for the finisher now.
Yep, heavy.
Chat, you can still get finishers just like you do with Aeon Gauntlets. Wow. Okay, so now, I want one of you to put on Aeon Gauntlets with Sect of Insights.
Here we go.
Heavy!
I got so much.
I got heavy too.
Oh,
wow, dude.
no.
Finish.
All right. Dude, this is unlimited everything. Aeon Gauntlets, you can go for the finisher, chats. There's no way it works. We're going to try it one more time just to make sure there wasn't some crazy shenanigans. Okay. We're going to try this one more time. Don't kill him. Don't kill him. It works!
Heavy!
Yeah! Okay, all right. Chat, let me explain this then real quick. Right now, what's happening is that Cenotaph, which we originally thought you had to match the subclass with the trace rifle. That's not the case. I'm not matching it. It's still marking targets as priority, primarily champions or other mini bosses and bosses. It's still marking those bosses and still providing heavy ammo when my teammates kill those champions. Now, not only is that working that way, but even if a teammate of mine was to go and get a finisher like you would with Aeon Gauntlets, that still produces heavy ammo. As long as the priority mark is on that target, you kill that target or your teammates kill that target, heavy ammo will spawn. But then here's the beautiful thing. These was rocking Aeon Soul with Sect of Insights. And this is when you actually do finishers on an elites, champions. This produces heavy ammo and special ammo depending on what you're finishing. And for champions, you're producing heavy ammo. So he runs in there, he gets the finish off, he produces heavy ammo for me, and then I produce heavy ammo for him. Now, this is not necessary, right? You don't have to do Aeon Gauntlets and combine this with already someone on your team rocking Cenotaph Mask. The point is that this is a way to give you and your team unlimited heavy for everyone, even me that I'm rocking. I mean, I can combine this with something else, but you can just literally be overlapping those exotics, and you're also not tied to a subclass. Now, something I do want to test real quick, guys, is how does Ruinous Effigy fit into this?
I posted a link for the.
Is the third person getting 2 bricks? That's a good question. Noja, did you get 2 bricks of heavy?
The first time you did it, definitely.
Yes.
I definitely got 2. They were both like a scavenger brick.
Perfect. So the third person chat on your team is getting 2 heavy bricks, which is just a ton of ammo.
FX is saying block with the sphere.
I know. I'm trying to see if the suppression will work. No. Okay.
It didn't mark him.
Yeah.
Nope.
Nope.
Let me see if light attacks work. I'm gonna stun him. Shit on him now and just make sure it's not a glitch. Shit on him now. Quickly. Any heavy?
Nope.
Okay. Making sure. I didn't see any marking happening, guys. So yeah. Try on void. Just to make sure. But again, we were doing it not matching subclasses a second ago. Some cover if y'all can. No mark, guys.
No.
Ruinous is its own animal. But in order to mark for Cenotaph, you really need to just shoot your trace rifles, guys. Ager Scepter. Okay, so here's the thing about Ager Scepter, guys. I'm not saying you cannot use Ager Scepter. Keep in mind, though, you cannot mark more than one target at a time. Okay? Secondly, Ager Scepter is good for doing, like, actual damage. I mean, I love Agers for that. And that, I mean, it can shred. But you don't want to shred. You don't want to actually be the one that lands the killing blow. You want your teammates landing the killing blow. Which is why I think Divinity is like the clear winner here.
Slap that like button like your mama told you right.